Hey everyone, so I haven't recorded a YouTube video in a really long time, but somebody just said something just happened and I just got the itch and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to YouTube. So I used to do these videos. I used to actually record an audio every single week on personal development, and I haven't done that in many years. But I want to share something with you guys. So I have my husband and I have a gym, have a facility, and we are independent Herbalife distributors, which basically means we run our business out of this facility gym kind of thing, right? And in this gym, we have a lot of distributors, a big team of people that are building their business out of this facility. So what a lot of times happens is these coaches invite somebody who invites somebody, or I invite somebody. People just get invited, right? And we have a system where we basically have everybody sign in so that we know who invited that person, and we can put them with the right point of contact. Well, it doesn't, as we know, it doesn't always turn out the best. It doesn't always turn out right. But here's what happens. The truth will always eventually come out. So there was this girl, this lady, awesome lady, total beast of a workout person. And when she came in, someone said, "Hey, Karla, she's looking for you." So I assumed I had invited her. And so I went ahead and measured her, weighed her in, all this stuff, give her some service. It turns out that later on, we find out that I wasn't the one that invited her. Somebody else did. Let's just call her Mary, okay? So Mary's the one that invited her. Now, here's the thing. I had already been servicing her for a while, and I could have been like, well, I've been attending to her. But here's the thing I want you guys to get. Okay, so let me finish telling you the story, and then I'll tell you the lesson, okay? So then someone's like, okay, this is what happened. And I'm like, okay, let me go look. So I went back to the books, and sure enough, this person said that Mary had invited her. She didn't put Karla. So most of the time, 99.9% of the time, when a guest comes into our facility, they always tell the truth. They always say who really invited them, etc. Okay? So I looked, and sure enough, so I went up to that person's coach. I said, hey, let's call her Susie. Okay. Hey, Susie, so there's this girl that I have been helping her, and I have no idea how I got to help her, but it turns out she's really your invite. She's like, she is? I'm like, yeah. So I told her everything that happened, and she's like, and this person was like, she's super cool. I'm going to say her name. Her name is Tova. She's super awesome. So Tova's like, well, babe, if you've already been working with her, then go ahead and just continue to work with her. And I'm like, no, Tova. That's not how this works. She came because of your hard work. She came because your client referred her. So she is your client. And she's like, no. I'm like, Tova, that's not the way this works. I would not want to invite someone and then have you attend to her and then you keep her because here's the thing I want you guys to get. If you're a leader of a team, you got to get this lesson. And that is, if there's no trust, if people don't feel safe, it's not going to work, at least not for a long period of time. People need to feel they can trust their leader. They need to feel safe with their leader. Otherwise, the morale of the team will go down. So she's like, okay, Karla. So I went and talked to that lady, and I said, this is what happened. And sure enough, she's like, oh, Karla, it's just that, whatever, doesn't matter. The point is, so I went and I said, okay, Tova, this is your client. And I put them together. I said, here you go, right? So I'm just going to say, Naida is one of the leaders of the office as well. She said to me, thank you for being so honest, Karla. And here's what I told her. So here's the lesson. So I went to this program called Landmark, which changed my life. One of the things I learned from Landmark is when you don't live your life with integrity, it doesn't work. If you don't live your life with integrity, it doesn't work. Why? Because sometimes we think, oh, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter. God, my hair looks messy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter. But by you doing something out of integrity, it's like you cutting one finger off. And you can still function because you have 9 fingers. You do it again, it's cutting another finger off. You do it again, it's another cutting finger off. So people start losing their power because they start living their life out of integrity. Now, I could have continued with this client. I could have signed her up, sold her products, made her a distributor, whatever. And maybe nobody would have ever known. But I know that I did something wrong. I know that I didn't do, it wasn't even something wrong. I know that I did something shady, right? And maybe like Tova was like, no, Karla, keep her. Let's say I would have been like, okay, what am I telling the universe? I'm telling the universe that I feel there's that there's a scarcity. I'm telling the universe that I feel that I have to hold on to this one person because there isn't enough for everybody. But if I let it go and this person is Tova's client, I'm telling the universe, like, there's enough for everybody. There's enough for her, enough for me, enough for everybody. So this is why I live with so much power. People sometimes ask me, how am I so confident? I'll tell you the recipe for confidence. Honor your word, okay? And I don't mean like honor your word with people only. Honor your word with yourself. You build confidence by building those small muscles of saying, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. By you honoring yourself. For example, if you say you're going to go work out today, then you go. And then when you're like, oh, I don't want to go, but then you're there, you feel good. Boom. You just elevated one more step of your confidence. You say you're going to wake up at a certain time, and you do. You just elevated another step of confidence. So it's those little things, number one. People also always ask me, how do you have so much power? Here's the thing. I personally, my belief is when you live your life with integrity. Now, I'm not always perfect, but whenever I make a mistake, I try my hardest to clean it up. It doesn't always work out, but almost always it does. Because I'm conscious that if I don't clean it up, I'm losing my power. So I live so bulletproof because my conscience is clear. I'm not perfect. I have terrible thoughts. I don't always act on them, okay? But my conscience is clear 99% of the time. So if you want to live your life with power, if you want to live your life with confidence, it's something you can completely control by being honest, by living your life with integrity. And when you mess up, you clean it up, you honor your word. And if you don't honor your word, you clean up the fact that you didn't honor your word. And remember this, nothing is worth your peace of mind. Nothing. I mean, sometimes I'll go to the store and let's say I wanted to buy whatever, 5 ice creams and they only charge me for 4. I will tell them, you're missing one. Some people will be like, oh my God, they didn't charge me for that last one. But because I'm a business owner, I know that last popsicle that I wasn't charged, how it's affecting that business, that family, the employees' family. So my one act is a ripple effect to other people. So it's not worth it. To me, it's not worth not living your life with honesty. It's not worth it living your life being shady. Okay? It's not worth it. That's how I live my life with so much power. So, Naida, thank you for this inspiration. She's like, thank you for being honest. I was like, you know what? I'm going to record a video. I haven't done a video on YouTube for a long time. Maybe I'll start doing them again. So remember that. Live your life with integrity. Live your life with honor. Live your life with honesty. And you watch how the universe will just give you so many blessings. Okay? Don't live your life with a scarcity. Love you guys.